In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, today, my dear friends, we're going to have a session of storytelling. It's about a little girl and whose journey of self-discovery has been discussed in this story. The girl is highly ambitious. She lives in a small town with a big, broad smile, bright smile, and full of kindness. But she's highly ambitious. She's not like the villagers. She wants to explore beyond the village, the rolling forest and the rim of mountains, hills. She wants to go beyond it. She often talks about her will to her parents. They think it to be a joke first, but later they realize that she's serious about exploring the world. And she decides to go with essentials, and she goes bidding goodbye to everybody in the village. And she sets off for a journey with the important items. First, she has interaction with a river. Then she has interaction with a little lost boy. She learns something. And then she interacts with an old lady, a wise old lady, who tells her something very, very significant in the world about life, the importance of patience, that, the things we are looking forward to don't take place immediately. We have to wait for the results to happen. And then afterwards, she enters into the city life, and she's impressed, rather taken aback with the hustle and bustle of the city life. Urban life was enchanting. The aroma and the fragrances of the spices, and moreover, the people, interacting with one another, shops, fabrics, shoes, lots of items of the daily use. So she has not been exposed to this kind of world. And she meets the merchant there, and she works for him for a few months. Later, she departs and perhaps sits on the top of the mountain, realizes what distance she has covered and perhaps what she has learned. Then it was a time to get back, and she goes back to the village, and everybody is highly excited about the tales, the real-time stories she has learned from the village, from the outside world, and the world she has explored. So it's a journey of self-discovery, self-exploration, and the exploration of the world as itself as well. So guys and girls, we're going to have a good time. You will come here. You will talk about your experience, how you have gone through this story, and what is your aspect of the story. Please come and talk about your experience about the story, please.
So today I'm going to do the analysis of the story.
Yes, please.
The journey of self-discovery. So this story is about a girl who named is Amara, and she lived in a village.
Whose name is Amara?
Whose name is Amara.
Okay.
And she lived in a village who's between hills and the forest. So one day when she's helping his mother in the kitchen, she told her that she want to discover herself and know that what's the purpose of her life. And her mother told her that if you want to do something, so you can do it. So after some time, she packed her bags and left the village. She met all the villagers, and she left the village. When she was
with all the essentials.
She packed all his stuff and his essentials. She left the village, and when she was passing through forest, she felt freedom when she saw the forest, and she felt some peace. And when she came across the river, she saw his reflection in water, and questioned herself that who am I? That what the purpose of my life? What I want to do in my life? After some time, she met with the old woman who in the jungle, in the forest, She told him the lesson of patience, that life doesn't always give us what we do immediately. We have to wait and trust for the right things at right time.
Very nice. Good lesson learned.
Uh, After some time, she continued her journey and thanked to the old woman for this lesson. She met with a boy who lost his way. She helped her, and she knew another lesson. She learned another lesson, that life is not about that life is just to find ourselves, but life is not just to find ourselves, but also being there for others when they need us. So here she can realize that her two purposes in life: explore the world and discover herself. After some time, she found a large city. She met with merchant who offered him a job, and she accepted it and worked for a few months. And she learned here many lessons, like she knew about the business, what things we have to do in the business, about many more things. And at this time she also learned the learn about hard work. But she didn't find what she was looking for. On evening, she climbed top of a hill and she felt sense of peace. She realized, and some of all of her experiences, like when the lesson which he told from the old woman, and the lesson when he had helped a boy, and the lesson about helping other, the challenges she had faced overcome. Then she realized that her purpose not a destination but journey itself. It was about growing, learning new things, and what to do in our life. At the end of the story, she thought that now I can get my all questions from my experience, from my journey. And she back to the village.
She returns the village.
She returns the village. Now she is not a girl who left village for discover herself. Now she became a old woman, like who
Not, yes. She became like an old woman.
like an old woman who learn about new things and get many experiences from his journey. She met with all the villagers and told him all the tales. Told them all the tales what she faced in their journey. So this story, the main theme of this stories, there are two main themes in these stories, like what the journey of the self discovery, and main and the theme of main value of life journey, that what's the value we have to what's the value in our life, and what things we have to do in our life, and experiences we get from this. Thank you.
Excellent presentation, a very good analysis, and thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. The story follows a young girl named Amara who lives in a small village. Despite being kind and cheerful, Amara feels unfulfilled, sensing that there is more to life than what her village offers. She shares her feelings with her mother, who encourages her to embark on a journey to discover herself, warning her that it won't be easy. She sets off, determined to explore the world beyond her village. Along the way, she encounters various challenges and meet different people who teach her valuable life lessons. A wise old woman teaches her patience, and a lost boy shows her the importance of helping others. As she travels, Amara grows stronger and more confident, realizing that her purpose isn't just about finding herself but also about the impact she has on others. Amara reaches a bustling city where she works for a kind merchant and learns about trade and diversity of human experiences. Despite her adventures, she still seeks an answer to who she truly is. One day, while watching the sunset from a hilltop, when Amara has an epiphany, she realizes that her true self wasn't something she needed to find externally, it was inside her all along. Her experiences, challenges, and growth had shaped her identity. With his newfound wisdom, Amara returns to her village. She is no longer the girl who left, but a young woman who understands that life is a journey of self discovery where the answers we seek are often within us. She shares her stories and the lessons she learned with the villagers, knowing that her purpose is not a destination but the journey itself.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I'll share you a story called The Journey of Self-Discovery. A story of a young girl that lived in a small and peaceful village nestled with rolling hills and dense forest. She was she has a bright smile and with her kindness. But something is missing in her heart. One day, she told her mother that, "Mother,
She talks to her mother about her feelings, and then what's the response to her mother, please?
Her mother mostly told her that if you really need to explore the world, you have to explore it. Then the next day, she packed her bag and with the essentials and the map that gave her father.
She also carries a map her father had given to her, right?
She started her journey. Firstly, she walked. She walked in the forest. While through the while crossing the bank of the river, she saw his reflection in the water.
She saw her reflection.
She saw her reflection in the water and asked herself, "Who are you, Amara?" Then he started. He continued his journey.
She continued.
She
It's
continued.
She continued her journey.
She continued her journey. In his journey, she met with the old wise woman who told her a lesson of patience. After some time, she helped a traveler who lost in the forest.
She meets a young boy who lost his way in the forest. She helped him. Perhaps they gave her the much needed instructions, and she helped him reach his home.
And this lesson.
She learned a lesson with the help of this incident, how important it is
Yes.
helping others in their need.
After the several days of walking, she is walking in the large bustling city.
She also met a wise old lady. She forgot about that.
No, sir.
You have told her?
Yes.
Okay. Who taught her about the importance of
Patience.
in life. Okay.
In the city, she learned she learned that the variety of life. After she is in the city, she met the merchant who offered a job. She accepted it and
Accepted it.
she accepted it and several months of doing several months of job. After this one day he felt that life is not about self discovery is not about the destination, it's a continuous process.
Very nice.
So she decided to return to his village, and uh, uh, when she returned home, returned village, she told the tale of her experience, and shared her experience to the villagers and her family too. This this story told me the lesson that self discovery is most important. It's not about journey, it's inner your heart. You when you met people, you
When you
gain
meet people,
when you meet people, you gain experience, and that's the self discovery.
thank you very much.
Good morning, class. Today we're talking about self-discover journey.
Journey of self-discovery. Yes, that's right.
It's about a very kind and charming girl, Amara. Amara is a young girl from a village to discover the world, and to discover the world, to explore the world and herself too. One day she was working in the kitchen, and she decided to discuss her feeling about her mother,
Shabash.
and she told about her feeling. Her mother advised him the world is vast and the journey will not be easy. Amara got ready for journey, and she packed some essential food, blanket and map, and she go for the journey. And during her self-discover journey, he met and various people and facing challenging challenges along the her journey. She learned valuable lessons about uh, helping others, and
Learning the importance of patience
learning the importance of patience and trusting herself.
and learning about the multiple experiences of business world.
Sir, वो भी आ गया है.
Okay.
In the cities, in the city, he overwhelmed. She overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with the noise
And the fragrances of different
Crowd.
spices.
noise and crowd, and uh,
And she knew about the business world because she was hired by a merchant there
Yes.
in the fabric shop, which he brought from faraway lands.
She worked several months for there, and after left her job, she come back to her village and explained her experience with her villagers, and she discovered that, it was.
It was not about discovery of the word, it was the discovery of the inner self.
Yes.
Okay. And she talked about all her experiences to her villagers, and they were fascinated.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, friends. Today's I'm going to tell the story of a girl whose name is Amara. She lives in a village which are surrounded by hills and forest. She was
Very good start.
Amara was always curious what's lie beyond these hills and forest. She wants to explore herself and say is purpose of life. One day she goes to his mother's and tell her purpose that she want to discover the world, and she want to know what's her purpose in life. Her mother told her that it will be not easy for her, as everyone has different purposes in life, but you can discover it. So the next day, she went on a journey. She packs her bags with essentials, maps, and some other things. Then she fell down. After some time, she reached a forest which are surrounded by many vast trees and birds. After walking several days, she come across a river. She saw reflecting in the water.
Yeah, it's a very good experience for her. For the first time, she saw her reflection in the water. She didn't maybe have any looking glass or the mirror in the village first. So she saw herself for the first time. This was the first point she started discovering herself. Okay, very good.
She asked herself, "Who are you, Amara?" The water replied, but there is no answers. Then he continues. She continued his journey. After reaching the forest, she met a boy who was lost his journey, and lost his parents. She helped him and help him to find his family. Find his family. The parents felt happy to see him.
Now, please don't repeat the words. Find her family, find her family. No. She helped the boy to find his family. The parents felt happy about it, and she was satisfied that she has done something really important for a family, and she has done a public service. So she was excited about this thing. Please speak slowly, connect your ideas. This is the important lesson for narration. You are learning how to narrate stories in the past tenses. Oh, okay? You are talking about the past. This happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. So there should be connectivity in the ideas or in the experiences or in the events. It's a chain of events. What happens first, then what happens? Keep in your mind and try to put your mind to effort, please.
She helped him, and her parents felt happy to see them. They want a mother to stay at night. She stayed at night for a night. Then she continues journey. After some days, she reached a village where she finds a wise woman. She advised her to that. Life is not always we are looking for. Sometimes we have to wait for something that we want, but you have to be consistent in life to achieve what you're looking for. um, in the current times, she finds us in a large village, large city. The city are crowded.
Thank you very much for the start.
Assalamu alaikum class. My name is Fahad Azim, and today the topic of the storytelling. The topic of the story is basically how to discover yourself.
Good.
Once upon a time, between the rolling hills and dense forest, there lived a girl named Amara. One day she thought that how to discover myself by passing the storms, heavy weathers, and 4 nights. One day she wanted to tell her feelings to her mother, and when he was working in a kitchen, she thought that she wanted to tell her feelings. She thought that she tell that how to discover myself in the busiest cities. He made a plan to discover herself. One day she was walking along the river. She saw her reflection in the river, and she thought that who I am and what's the purpose of my life. As passing the river, she walked in a busiest city where he saw the fragrance of the spices, and the peoples are working hustle and bustle. After that, she worked in a shop of fabrics along with the merchant. She seeks the knowledge about the business, trade, and something else.
Excellent. Excellent.
As as passing few months there, she thought that now she kept his journey along that passing. After that, she passed the rivers and surpasses his journey along the days and days. After that, after that, after that,
She decided to go back to her village.
she decided to go back to her village and met the peoples
And
By her
told them
smiling
about her the story,
story
and the
of this
experiences
journey.
she has.
was-
Okay.
She was very kind, and her smile was very good, and she was
That's
determined by
fantastic.
the-
Thank you very
by the
much
journey.
indeed for the story.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing very well in your lives. My today's presentation topic is storytelling, and it's about a girl named Amara. The whole story basically revolves around the girl Amara.
Very nice sentence structure. The whole story actually revolves around a little charming girl, Amara. Very nice.
She lived in a village which is surrounded by vast mountains and forests. But she was very charming and she was very famous for her kindness in the village. But there was something inside her heart. She wants to explore herself. So
She wanted to explore herself. You're talking about the past now.
she wanted to explore herself. So she decided to talk to her mother. She said, I wanted to explore the world. And her mother replied, are you ready for it? She nodded. As she knew, it was not easy, but she was determined. So she packed her bag and take all her essentials with her and a map with her, and she set on her journey. On her way to the forest, she saw a river. She saw her reflection in it for the very first time, and she asked her,
Very nice. Not chain of events. This happened, then this happened, then this happened. Keep your mind on the chain and you can talk about the story.
She asked her who I am and what's my purpose of living, but there were no reply. Then she continued her journey and she met a very wise old woman. She told her the lesson that in life we don't find anything very easily and before time, so we have to wait for it. And here she learned the lesson of patience. Then she continued her journey and she saw a lost boy who was very lost by his family. So she decided to help him, and she helped him way back to his home. And she learned that in life there is a purpose more than finding himself. There is a purpose of helping others. As her journey began, it was very thrilling journey as she faced very challenging. There were wild bears and wild animals there. So she continued her journey and she went in a city. She first time saw a city. It was very hustle and bustle there. She saw sounds of music and many more. There she found a merchant who offered her a job. So she decided to job there.
She started to do a job or start a job there.
She start a job there, and she helped clients and customers there. And then after passing some months there, she decided to move on. On her journey, she went on a cliff on the mountain, and she started her journey and the destination she crossed. And she talked to her that in life there is a purpose of living which actually held behind the human's heart, and we don't have to find ourselves in others. We have to find ourselves in true selves. So she decided to went back to her village, and
She decided to go back.
she decided to go back to her village, and she went back to her village, and she told them the stories of her journey and the true tales there, and they were very also very excited to hear the journeys of the little girl who became a young old woman, as she gathered many experiences on her way of journey.
Thank you very
Thank
much. So,
Assalamu alaikum friends. Today my topic is the journey of self-discovery. Basically this story having a different characters, and one of the most important characters is girl, and she's name was the Amara.
her name was.
Her name was the Amara, and this she lives in a small village, and this village located across the mountains, hills, and forest. And every day she saw the horizon. There the sun
No
was
horizon.
horizon. There was the sun was sitting rise out. And one day she helped her mother in the kitchen, and she decided to explain her feelings with mothers, and her mothers was replied her to share her feelings. She hesitantly said her mother, "Mom, I want to big achievement in life and
No, I want to go.
explore
Yes.
the world.
Yes.
I want to go explore the world, and also I want to explore who and what I am." Then her mother replied him, nodded the head and replied him, "Amara, this journey will difficult for you and complications different in your journey. If you are prepared for that, you can." Amara replied, "Yes, I do." Then after few days, she packed the bags with blanket and map and some food items, and goodbye the villagers and family members. After this moment, she started the journey. After some days, she across the rivers, where she saw the shadow in water, and she asked the shadow, "Who are you, Amara?" But she don't giving answer.
She couldn't give any answer from
She-
the river. Only she listened to a ripple of the water.
Yes.
Ripple of the water.
And after this moment, she faced different complications and different storms and different difficulties, but she didn't mind.
And she came across various challenges in the forest life.
Of course, and she didn't mind this moment, but she again continued her journey. And after this moment, she met an old woman. Then she told her the lessons of importance of patience, and these lessons very important for her. Life does not everything who wants we immediately, but sometimes we
Excuse
must.
me, be careful about it while you are talking about this description. Life doesn't offer everything which we need immediately. So life is not kun fayakun, that ho ja or ho gaya. Life means that you have to put your full effort for doing something and just wait for the outcome. Wait for, the blessings of Almighty Allah later on. फिर अल्लाह की रहमत का कि उम्मीदवार बन जाएं. All right.
After she learned this lesson, she again continued the journey and met with a young boy. And he was forget the own way and displeased from own family. And she decided to help him. And then his family and his father very grateful and kind person. And his father also offered her to stay the night with us. And then she accepted this offer and stayed one night. After this night, she continued again the journey, and one day she one day she arrived to one city which name is bustling city, and then
The city life was bustling actually. She came across a city. The name of the city has not been mentioned in the story. It was really hustle and bustle of the people. and it was outstanding in its nature. All right, then what happened over there?
Yes, in the city, she saw the different things. Like in the streets, she feels the musical sound, and she feels the smell of the spicy foods and different lot of items. And like the after this moment, she one day she climbed the on hills, and she decided, now I have much explored the world, and to herself she decided reback the village. And then she arrived at her village, and her villagers and families welcomes to her, and and also she told them challenges and learned the lessons. And her story conveys the message for all of us: the perseverance, self growth, and self discovery in life.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Very nice.
In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the merciful, today I am here to talk about the story of self-discovery. The story is walking around a girl, walking around a charming girl who wants to discover what is the purpose of her life. And one day,
So give us the summary of the story, please, only. So what happens in the story? Not all the events in detail.
In this story, the girl find that the world is it is not the discovery of world. It is all about the experience which we gain during the discovery of the world.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. And moreover, what are the experiences she goes through? For example, different stages of experiences.
The experience she had got during his journey was she meet an old wise woman which gave him the experience of patience, that everything in life does not come according to us. It might take some time, and
Shabash.
he got the experience of helping others by helping a boy who lost in the jungle.
Very nice.
And after that, when she went to the city, he worked for a merchant.
She worked for the merchant.
And she found how to do business.
Yes, how to do the business.
How to do the business, how to meet with the customer, how to greet them, and how to satisfy them.
Thank you very much indeed. Very nice. Start.
Hi everyone and Assalamu alaikum. Today the topic of presentation is journey of self-discovery. This is about the storytelling of a young little girl who live in a small village surrounded by mountains and dense forest. She was ambitious, and she was ambitious. She was ambitious. She lived in a little village. All people are happy with their lives, but she want to explore what is beyond the village. So she have
Yes.
So she want to explore what is beyond the village. She decided to discuss it with her mother. She told, while helping her in the cooking, she told that I want to explore the world. Her mother helped her and encouraged her do whatever she want. Told her to follow her dreams. So she decided, she packed his luggage, and
She decided to pack her luggage and put some essential into it. Please give me the summary. What are the different stages she passed through and got experiences of life?
She passed through a lot of stages while his journey. While her journey, first of all, she find a river. She came across the river. She find her reflection, and she asked a question, "Who I am?" But she never get any answer. Then she started his journey forward, while she find a old wise woman, and who helped her to give her a lesson of patience. She told her that the right things will come to you on the right time. After that, she started his journey forward and met a little boy who was lost in the jungle. He was crying and he was frightened, so she helped her to get back to his family. And she also get one more lesson, that sometimes helping Other is also a way to find a joy. After that, she reached a large city where all the
She came across the business world. She learned certain lessons.
lessons.
And then she returned
She returned to his village and told everyone about his
about her
stories.
experiences.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, guys and girls, it was really very, very inspiring story of a little girl who actually ended up her journey by discovering herself. It was a journey of self-discovery. Hello, Baijan. It was a journey of self-discovery. She came to know about the world within and the world outside. So, you know, Sheikh Sadi says, rather Imam Ghazali says, Man arafa nafsahu faqad arafa rabbah. It means that the person who has recognized himself, he has recognized his Lord, he's recognized Allah Almighty. There is a poem in graduation, I still remember, it was about New Year resolutions maybe. And it was, I will drain long draughts of quiet as a purgation. Remember twice daily who I am. The biggest lesson of the universe is the lesson of who I am. Macon. Well, lionize in the bony arms of reality and be comforted. So you have to face the harsh, pungent reality, and this is the only way of getting comfort in life. So you face the challenges, and then you become solid because you have had lots of experiences in life, and you learn from each and every experience of life, and you become newer and newer, and ultimately become perfect. So, my dear friends, it was a wonderful experience of giving you the story. You learned it, and it was really mind-boggling sometimes because I couldn't narrate your experiences, the experience of the girl. It's an art of narration which you were learning. Narrate karna, past ki events ko kaise batana hai. Because the past events are connected with each other. You know, the whole story, the wall. So you get one brick out of it, maybe the story is disturbed. So like this, you have done very, very good. Hopefully you will do better next time. Thank you very much.